Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to discuss idempotent matrix. So, let's start the video. So, what is idempotent matrix? A square matrix A is said to be an idempotent matrix if it coincides with its square. That is, A square is equal to A. Null matrix and identity matrix are two examples of idempotent matrix. So, it means if a square matrix is coinciding with its square, then it will be known as idempotent matrix. I am going to tell you about a trick to know about a square matrix, that it is idempotent or not. Now you can see we have non-zero entries on 1 1 place, 1 2 place, 1 3 place. So we are going to use the concept of ikth element of product of two matrices with the help of ijth and jkth element. So now you can see we have non-zero entries on 1 1 place, 1 2 place and 1 3 place, which will be multiplied with the entries of the matrix A itself. So now we are going to discuss about the product of entries one by one. So now see the first entry 1 1. Here I is equal to 1 and j is equal to 1, which will be multiplied with the entries of A. Now you can see in the first entry j is equal to 1, k is equal to 1. So we will get entry on 1 1. In the another entry j is equal to 1, k is equal to 2. So we'll get entry on 1 2. Entry j is equal to 1, k is equal to 3. So we'll get entry on 1 3. Now we are going to discuss about the second entry. You can see I is equal to 1, j is equal to 2, which will be multiplied with the entries of A itself. So now see in the first entry j is equal to 1, k is equal to 1. So j's are not equal, so we will not get entry. Now see j is equal to 1, k is equal to 2. So j's are again not equal, so we will not get a entry. Now you can see j is equal to 1, k is equal to 3. So we will not get entry on 1 3. Now we are going to discuss about entry on 1 3 place. So I is equal to 1, j is equal to 3, which will be multiplied with the entries of A. Now you can see first entry j is equal to 1, k is equal to 1. So j's are not equal, so we will not get a entry. Now you can see in the another entry j is equal to 1, k is equal to 2. So we will not get entry because j's are not equal. Now you can see in another entry j is equal to 1, k is equal to 3. So j's are again not equal, so we will not get entry again. So it is a simple trick to know about a matrix that it is idempotent or not. So we have non-zero entries in A square on so we have entries in A square on positions 1 1, 1 2, 1 3. Now it says transpose of idempotent matrix is again an idempotent matrix. Now see this question: how many diagonal matrices of order n are idempotent? Solution says, let's suppose A is some diagonal matrix with entries d1, d2 up to dn. Then A square will be again a diagonal matrix with entries d1 square, d2 square up to dn. Now A square is equal to A if and only if di square is equal to di for all I, which implies that di into di minus 1 is equal to 0, which further implies that di is equal to 0, di is equal to 1, which implies that di is equal to 0 or 1. So you can see we have only two choices for the diagonal entries, which are 0 and 1. So number of idempotent matrices of order n which are also diagonal matrix is 2 raised to power n. We have studied that scalar matrix is the only diagonal matrix which can commute with any square matrix of its order. Now the set of matrices which commute with every idempotent matrix is scalar matrix. Now see this note: if A is idempotent matrix, then identity matrix minus matrix A is also idempotent. Now proof says, as A is idempotent matrix, so A square is equal to A. Now I minus A whole square will be equal to I minus 2A plus A square is equal to I minus 2A plus A. A square is equal to A is given, so we have used this. Okay. which will be equal to I minus A, which implies that I minus A is idempotent matrix. Now see this note, if A is idempotent matrix, then A raised to power n is equal to A for all n belongs to natural number. Proof is very simple. A square is equal to A, which will become A whenever you multiply it with A. So the proof is very simple. You can go through this proof by yourself. Now see this idempotent matrix of order 3 cross 3 in which all entries are 1 by 3. This is a special kind of matrix which is a idempotent matrix of order n cross n in which all the entries are 1 by n. Now see this another matrix in which identity matrix minus idempotent matrix is equal to 2 by 3 minus 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3 2 by 3 minus 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3 2 by 3. You can clearly see that all the diagonal entries are like n minus 1 divided by 3, n minus 1 divided by 3, n minus 1 divided by 3. So this is a matrix of order 3 cross 3. That's why n is equal to 3. And all the other entries except the diagonal entries are like minus 1 by n. So now see this question. If A and B are two matrices such that AB is equal to A and B is equal to B, then A and B both are idempotent matrices. Solution says, given AB is equal to A, pre-multiplying both sides by matrix A, you will get A into BA is equal to A into A. Now using the given thing, B is equal to B, we will get AB is equal to A square. Now again using the given thing, AB is equal to A, we will get A is equal to A square. Now using the another given thing, we get B is equal to B. Now pre-multiplying both sides by B, we will get BA into B is equal to B into B. Now again using the given thing, AB is equal to A, we will get B into A is equal to B square. Now again using the given thing, B is equal to B, we will get B is equal to B square. Now see this question. If A and B are idempotent matrices of order n, then A plus B is again idempotent matrix if and only if. Now as it has been mentioned that A and B are idempotent matrices, so A square is equal to A and B square is equal to B. Now A plus B whole square is equal to A square plus B square plus AB plus BA. Now using the given thing, this will become equal to A plus B plus AB plus BA. Now A plus B whole square will be equal to A plus B if and only if AB plus BA is equal to 0. Now mark this equation as equation number 1. Pre-multiplying equation number 1 by A, we will get A into AB plus BA is equal to A into 0 matrix. AB plus ABA is equal to 0 matrix. Mark this equation as equation number 2. Now post multiplying equation number 1 by matrix A, you will get AB plus BA into A is equal to 0 matrix into A, which will be equal to ABA plus BA is equal to 0 matrix. Now mark this equation as equation number 3. Now from using equation number 2 and equation number 3, we will get AB is equal to BA. Now if two equations have two things in common, then the third thing will become equal to each other. So AB is equal to BA. Now using this in equation number 1, we get AB is equal to BA is equal to 0 matrix. Now as I mentioned that A is idempotent matrix of order n cross n if all the entries are 1 by n. An identity matrix minus A will become equal to this thing when we have taken 1 upon n outside from the bracket. Now we know that if A is idempotent matrix, then A raised to power n is equal to A where n belongs to natural number. That binomial expansion of 1 plus x raised to power n is equal to nc0 plus nc1 into x plus nc2 into x square plus up to plus ncn into x raised to power n. If k is any number and A is idempotent matrix, then for any natural number n, k into I plus A whole raised to power n is equal to k raised to power n into identity matrix plus nc1 k raised to power n minus 1 into matrix A plus nc2 k raised to power n minus 2 into A square plus up to plus ncn k a raised to power n. Now we know that the sum of nc0 to ncn is equal to 2 raised to power n, because nc0 is equal to 1. It will become equal to k raised to power n into identity matrix plus nc1 into k raised to power n minus 1 plus nc2 k raised to power n minus 2 plus up to plus ncn into the whole bracketed quantity into A, into matrix A. Here we have used the concept of A raised to power n is equal to A for all n belongs to natural number, which will become equal to k raised to power n into identity matrix plus 1 raised to power n minus k raised to power n, the whole bracketed quantity into matrix A. See this question. Consider matrix B of order n, whose all diagonal entries are A and all the non-diagonal entries are B, and find B raised to power m. Now you can see B is a matrix of order n cross n whose entries are like this. Now we know that A minus B plus B is equal to A. So we can write this thing as A minus B into identity matrix plus as A minus B into identity matrix plus NB into a matrix whose all entries are 1 by n. We have taken n outside from the matrix. Now we can take NB outside from both the quantity, which will become equal to NB into A minus B divided by NB into identity matrix plus a matrix whose all entries are 1 by n. So now we can denote this matrix in which all the entries are 1 by n like A matrix, and A minus B divided by NB is equal to K. B matrix will become equal to NB into K into identity matrix plus matrix A, where K is equal to A minus B divided by NB. B raised to power m is equal to NB raised to power m into K raised to power m into identity matrix plus K plus 1 raised to power m minus K raised to power m into A, bracket closed, is equal to A minus B raised to power m into identity matrix plus another bracket has been started, A minus B plus NB whole thing raised to power m minus A minus B raised to power m into A. Because NB raised to power m is cancelled by the post factor denominator, we have used the value of K, which is equal to A minus B divided by NB, and the NB raised to power m is cancelled by the post factor denominator. So now all the diagonal entries of the matrix B raised to power m will be A minus B raised to power m plus A minus B plus NB raised to power m minus A minus B raised to power m divided by n, and all the other entries will be like A minus B plus NB raised to power m minus A minus B raised to power m divided by n. Now see this question. Consider a matrix A whose entries are like this. Now we have to find A raised to power 50. You can see this can be written as identity matrix plus B, where B is equal to this thing. You can see all the entries in this matrix has been on the position 1 1 2 1 3 1, and all the entries in A square will be 1 1 2 1 3 1. The concept which I have used in the example of idempotent matrix. Now see, as B is idempotent matrix, so A raised to power n will be equal to identity matrix plus B matrix raised to power n, which will be equal to I plus nc1 plus nc2 plus up to ncn into B, which will be equal to I plus 2 raised to power n minus 1 into B, because nc0 is equal to 1. So we have written identity matrix plus 2 raised to power n minus 1 into B matrix, which will be equal to A raised to power n, whose all entries, which will be equal to A raised to power n, which will be equal to A raised to power n will become like this, and you can put n is equal to 50 as has been mentioned in the question. Thanks for watching my video. If you have liked my work, then do subscribe my channel and like my video.